Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, Hi Mesa Standards. And right now I am being kissed and loved by Coba, the standard poodle puppy. And Coba is a blue phantom party. Phantom is the little eyebrows and the cute little cheeks, and his blue is this color, and it will turn to more of a, I don't know, a gun barrel or a charcoal color. Well, he's loving this. Coba is about 15 weeks old. He weighs about 24 pounds. And I weighed him this morning, and so if my scales are right, that's very close to his size. He is a tall boy for his age, I think. He's got very long legs, and I call him Granddaddy Long Legs, not because he looks like a spider, but because his granddaddy had long legs. So he does have very long legs. Here, I'm gonna show you Coba. Coba is beautiful. Here's the party part of him, and it is the 50% white that his body has, which is his whole stomach, and he's such a good boy. He is more of the chillax personality. He likes chilling on the couch, but he also can play, and he also loves to go do things. He loves to ride in the car. So does Ruth. They both ride very well in the car. He loves to train. He wouldn't. He's wondering why I'm talking so loud over his back. So he's trying to figure out what kind of training this might be. So sorry if he's looking a little stiff. He's funny. We just had him under the dryer, and he did really good. He is afraid of the dryer just like Rue, but he is letting me dry him, and he does get a little scared, but he's not going crazy, right? No twisting and no jumping off the table, which we don't like. So anyways, Coba is going to make an exceptional dog. He is very sensitive and very thoughtful, aren't you? He's sweet. He would be good for somebody who has small children because he's calmer and mellow. And he is very in tune to your feelings, so he would make a very good emotional support dog. He would probably do well in service, although his motions and his training he's a slower responder, so he might not respond fast to commands, but he does mind them. So he's just slower, like his mom. His mom is very slow. I've said this before, I don't want you to think that I am at all criticizing that. It's just who he is, and so I want you to know that. So he's not a very quick move around like Rue is. Rue is very much quicker, and he responds faster, but Coba is a thinker, and so thinkers don't ever jump into anything, which is a really good thing in a lot of aspects, because they're not going to just go run out into the street. They are not going to go eat something that they shouldn't eat usually. They're much more pickier about what goes in their mouth because they're thinkers. Even though he loves the hamburger treats and the hot dog treats, he knows that that's what he's getting. But if he were to get a cookie from a stranger, like his mom, she won't take anything from strangers. She's just not going to. She thinks that as it is, if she doesn't know what I'm giving her, she thinks I'm trying to poison her every time. So she will put it on the ground, sniff it, feel it, touch it, and then she will eat it if she thinks it's worthy of being eaten. But he is very playful, and he does retrieve, and he lures very well. And luring is when they follow your finger or follow an object, and he does love luring. So he would be really fun to do course luring with, or fast cat. I'm not sure he's fast, but it's hard to tell at this age because they're kind of just doofy and puppyish. So they don't, you wouldn't really know if they're if they're fast runners. But he might really enjoy doing something like that. He loves the water, not as much as Rue, but he does love the water, and he does love to retrieve. He will bring me toys, and he loves to play, so he'll bring a toy to play. And he is also a poodle poker. So when I'm using the word poodle poker, it means that when he wants me to do something or he's talking to me, he will come up to my leg and poke my leg, or poke the back of my elbow with his nose and say, I'm talking to you. I'm trying to tell you something. And so that's usually the thinkers I've found. And then he also will try to tell me with his eyes. You can see him saying, I'm telling you with my brain. I'm telling you with my eyes. You need to read my mind. Because he's a thinker. Right, he's a thinker. He's a good boy. And he is just a joy to work with. He is always wanting to know what I want, and he cares. The only thing that I would say his downfall is that if he thinks he is going to get scolded, he completely shuts down. Like, he just falls apart. It's like, please don't scold me. So that's a good thing if you are not a yeller and you're a very quiet person. That's a really good thing, because then you can just talk quietly to him and he will never be offended and never shut down. But if you are a yeller, like I can be sometimes when I get excited, and then I go, what are you doing? What are you doing? And he goes, nope, I don't know what I'm doing. I am falling apart now and I'm going to die. So I'm going to curl up in a ball. So that is one thing I've had to learn about poodles, is that they are not tough in the in the way that they just don't really like being yelled at. They just don't. And other dogs kind of sometimes they're just like, yeah, I like that. That's cool. That's exciting. But poodles are not that way. So, and he is that kind of poodle. He does not like being yelled at. He does not like being scolded. And don't you ever dare spank him, because he would probably just melt and fall apart, wouldn't you? He doesn't need to be spanked. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. And he's just like any other puppy. Oh, you can't see me. Sorry. I'm going to lay down here. He's just like any other puppy in the way that he is going to chew things, and he is going to romp around the house and be silly and get the zoomies. That's the fun part of having a puppy. And the two of them together, oh my goodness, sometimes they get to playing so hard. They're just knocking into things, and poodles play very hard. But as you can see, he's got a very good off switch. He loves being cuddly. He's very cuddly. He would just lay on the couch with you all day. I just think he's such a great boy. And so he's going to make a great family member for somebody. And I want him to go to home soon. A lot of people say, well, you know, he's older. Is he discounted? I don't typically discount my dogs, only because they're not just sitting in a kennel waiting for home. They are being loved. They're being trained. They are learning indoor manners. And he wants to play. And they are getting more and more valuable as time goes on, because they're with me, and because I insist if they're going to be in this house, they're going to be used, and they're going to be loved, and they're going to be worked. And so working a dog is loving a dog, and they love it. I mean, that is one thing that you could not give them too much to do. They just love it. So he loves other animals. He loves kitties. He's a little rough with our kitty, but the kitty tells him, you know, puts him in his place. So he loves the kitties. He does not chase after the chickens. He doesn't chase the cows, and he doesn't even bark at the cows. I'm not sure if he has just said, I think they're just big dogs that don't care anything about me, but he doesn't really pay them much attention at all. And that's kind of a poodle thing too. They either pay too much attention or none at all. So if you let him to his own devices at this age, and let them out in a chicken farm or something like that, then eventually they're going to start finding things to do, and chasing chickens would be one of them. But I take them out with me to the chickens, to the cows, to the cat, and I train them. So that should be something that you aspire to do too. So he stays with me. He walks on a leash amazingly. He knows come, sit, down, stay, off, leave it, quiet, Did I say stay? Go, come, I already said come, on, crate, or in, place or on. Sometimes I say place, sometimes I say on. He walks on a leash. He uses the dog door exclusively. He does not go potty in the house if a dog door is available. Now, he will go to the door to tell you that he's got to go potty. Now, if you don't see him at the door within, I don't know, a few seconds, like probably 10 seconds, 15 seconds, he's going to probably find a place to potty, even though he hasn't done that in the house. And I have locked him in before. So I believe he's going to be super easy to train, super easy. He wants to please. He's very biddable. And like I said, he doesn't like being yelled at, so he's very easygoing, very laid back. He is easy to groom other than the blow dryer, but even the blow dryer is getting better and better. So, and he pinches too like a Doberman. No pinching, no. So he's a puppy, and so, you know, that's just part of it. No, leave it. Good job. And he can be across the room and chewing on a toy, and you say, leave it, and he will get off of it right away. And he looks at you like, am I in trouble? So he does not like getting in trouble, do you? Yeah, he's even looking at me right now because he's like, oh no, I'm in trouble already. You're not in trouble. You're not in trouble. You're such a good boy. So anyways, if you are interested in Coba, he is $2,000, and that includes his shots, his worming. It includes a basket of goodies that comes with him, his bones and a little bit of dog food to start you. It comes with a travel kit like pee pads, poop bags, gloves, wet wipes. Let's see, it comes with his AKC papers. I have registered the litter with AKC, and all you have to do is register your name under the litter register him under your name. And then what else? He comes with a toys, a leash and a collar, and his beautifulness. A puppy dog that you are gonna love, hopefully your whole life, and hopefully the rest of his life. And I hope that is a long life, because it's really sad when you lose a puppy too early. We're really trying hard to make that not happen anymore. So we know that poodles have had issues in the past, and they're not one of the healthiest breeds, but they are definitely one of the best breeds you'll ever own, and definitely worth you having. So with that, I think, so go on to highmesastandards.com and click on the puppy report cards. Scroll down to the navy blue collar, Coba, and there are videos underneath his picture that show him working. I'm getting ready to upload today's workout that he had, his training today, which was, come and sit. Oh wait, no, I already uploaded his. I'm uploading Rue's today. So up on my website is his come and sit in front of me, come to me and face me video, his in and out of the kennel. There's a bunch of videos on there, but those are recent ones. So yeah, so that is Coba, and he just fill out an application online too, and then it's no obligation, doesn't obligate you in any way to buy a puppy. It just helps me to see, you know, what you want, what you're looking for in a puppy, see if these guys will even match your family. Of course, if you say that you want like a competitive dog for sports, I'm gonna probably tell you that Rue is a better choice than Coba, because he's not real competitive, although sometimes he can compete in certain things and be really happy doing that. There's his little body. He's getting big, his big body, I'm gonna turn him around. He's very willing to be manipulated. I mean, that is a really good sign for service, or he's just very willing, and he's patient. He's really patient. I did a full groom on both of the puppies yesterday, day before yesterday. It's been a couple days. And they just did phenomenal. Rue was a little less patient than Coba, but that comes with personality. And for their age, to be getting a full groom, that's toenails, cleaning out the ears, clipping the ear hair, shaving their face, shaving their feet in between their toes, shaving their rump, shaving into the groin area, the sanitary trim. Then on top of that, I do all of the comb up and scissor. I scissor the legs, I scissor the body so that we can see what kind of beautiful body he's got, which he's got a very nice body too. He's got great angulation. He's got a nice flat back. He's got a beautiful neck. His ears are set in the right place. His face is the most gorgeous face. I'm gonna bring him closer. He has got, it's the phantom look on him. He's got such a beautiful phantom face. Look here, let me get the sun out of here. Here we go. There you go. Look at that sweet face. You can look here. Over here, Coba. Look here. Oh, look at the face. Look at the face. Oh, aren't you pretty? He's a pretty boy. He's the epitome of a standard poodle male. I mean, he's just gorgeous. Gorgeous face. So, yeah, there's Coba. And shoot me a note. Fill out an application, let me know that you're looking at him, and he is available. So, blessings.